Yo, yo, yo. Let me know. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? All right, good. What's up, everybody? And welcome to Doro Lounge. You know what I mean? Dog Talk. There's going to be a show that I'm going to rotate between um, K9s United. We rebranded ourselves from Corporation K9. So this is what we're going to be doing moving forward. Um, So shout out to all my brothers that's in the chat or listening or is gonna replay it. I appreciate y'all, and we gonna get to talking because I got a lot to say. And when I drop the link, man, I want y'all. I want to hear what y'all got to say. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of want to touch up on a couple of things. Um, so I wanted to talk about uh, the health of dog and puppies because I feel like Salute Ready. Um, and everybody that's up in there. Um, I wanted to talk about the health of puppies, and you know what I mean. I feel like it's important. You know, it's very important. If you don't got a healthy dog, then what you got? If you don't got healthy pups, then what you got? Um, Breeding dogs, y'all. It can't just be about the money. It can't just be about the money, man. It's way it's 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 too many things that's in there that you have to do. You understand that you listen, man. When your dog had the puppies, after she do her job, it's up to you and those puppies. You know what I'm saying? And the mother, pardon me, to help those puppies survive. So you want to be compensated for that. But at the same time, man, you can't just have it like I'm just breeding these dogs for this money. You gotta have love for the dog. Because if you don't have love for the dog in the long run, once this person and this, you done sold this person, these dogs, and they got issues, you're never gonna sell another dog ever again. And that's just facts. So you got to take care of what you're supposed to take care of. And it bothers me, y'all, when people talking about, you know, uh, breeding a dog with a bad hip or breeding a dog with with arthritis. This is the thing. You can think all you want. Okay, my boy Bruno here, he has arthritis, but I'm gonna take this dog right here and she doesn't have arthritis. So I'm gonna breed them two together and I'm gonna breed out of that arthritis. Well, let me tell you something, man. That's not always 100% true. You understand what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, you ain't gonna keep all those puppies to even know if those dogs gonna have arthritis. So now you just sold a dog to a person, say a loving family, a person that got kids. They stuck and they love their dog. As people get attached and stuck on their dogs, it happens. And now, you understand me. And now people at the vet are telling them, he's limping or she's limping because they have this issue right here. They have arthritis, and you got to pay this medication in order for them to live a normal life. Now, is that fair to your consumer? Because I don't think that's fair to your consumer. Every dog that I've bought, y'all, every dog that I've bought, I've had issues. And I shouldn't have no issues. You shouldn't have no issues when you buy a puppy, y'all. Okay, you shouldn't have no issues, man. When I first got my dog Dice, you know what I'm saying? She had a bad stomach. She had a bad stomach, shitting all over the place. Pardon me, pooping all over the place. You understand what I'm saying? Pooping all over the place. Had to take her to the vet. Just got her. Just got her. Spent a lot of money on her. Spent a lot of money on her. Spent a lot of money on bowls. I'm talking about the cost of her, and she come from Louisiana, so the cost of her and the cost of getting crates and food and all this other stuff, man. Bro, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I spent $5,000 alone when I first got Dice. You understand? So pardon me if my voice is a little bit upset, because at the end of the day, I shouldn't have had to go through that, man. You understand? When I first got Bane, Bane had worms, man. I shouldn't have to go through that. You understand? When I first got Chanel, Chanel had skin issues. I shouldn't have to go through that. As me, as your customer, you should make sure that you giving me the best product, because you want me to come back to you. You want me to make sure that I tell all my friends, my family, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a family member, to tell a family member to go to you. That's how you want to do it. So you want to put your best foot forward and give and make sure that I have everything that I'm supposed to have. Okay. And this is just how we have to do it, y'all. But every day I turn around, man, and I see these breeders, and it ain't about the health, man. It ain't about the you know what I'm saying? It is about the dogs. It's about the money. You worrying about how much you're gonna sell the dog for, instead of worried about the health of the dog. That's more important. I had a breeder tell me, I call him. I say, yo, man, such and such got this issue. He say, well, I mean, that's not really my problem. When I bought my dogs, I did not once call a breeder and tell them, yo, such and such got this problem. I never told them that. So you bought a dog from me, that's your problem. You see what I'm saying? Now, is that a breeder that love dogs? Is that a breeder that have respect for his consumer? He got my money. He got my money. He doesn't care. And this is all what I'm saying. When you got top breeders out here selling dogs for $6,000, $7,000, okay, you're not health testing your dogs. So people get attached to these dogs. They give you 6,000, 7,000, 5,000, 4,400, 40, 3,500. Man, listen, man, we living in some trying times right now, man. $3,500 is a lot of money to a lot of family. $4,000 is a lot of money to a lot of families. So how's it fair to your consumer to give you what you asking for? You see what I'm saying? What you're asking for, and you give them that money, okay? You give them the $6,000 that they asking for, but you land at the vet when the dog is 1 year old. And because that dog had a bad hip, the vet is saying, man, to replace that hip alone is $6,000, $5,000. Now, is that fair to your consumer? To have to come out they pocket and pay $5,000 because you didn't breed responsibly? These are things that need to stop, man. These are the things that people need to have in the back of their mind, man. When you sell a dog, there's people out here that love dogs. You understand what I'm saying? Every time I turn around, bro, I know a shelter that I'm cool with, that I'm connected with. Every time I turn around, y'all, it's some nice puppies going into the shelter. And why? And why? Some of them are accidental breeders. And listen, stuff happens. But we have to be responsible, just like we have to be responsible gun owners, like we have to be responsible parents, we have to be responsible adults and pay our bills and pay our mortgage and pay our rent or whatever it is we have, our car note, whatever it is we have. We have to do those things, man. You have to be like that. So you can't sit up here and just say, oh man, you only care about, oh, getting that money. You only care about getting that little bit of money, but you don't care about your consumer. You don't care about your customer. Because are you going, they call you and tell you, listen, man, Bruno got arthritis, man. 1 year old got arthritis, man. So I got to put him on Galliprant. And that's arthritis medication, y'all, because I know what I'm talking about. Okay. I got to put him on Galliprant. You know what I mean? That's not a cheap medication. That's not a cheap medication. I got to put him on gabapentin. Okay. That's a little bit cheaper, but not really when you got to keep on getting it. You understand? And depending on the dose of it. So you have to understand, y'all, that's not fair to that family, because they might just been looking for a pet. They might just been looking for something for their kids to grow up with. It ain't all about breeding with everybody. It's not always, oh man, this is my foundation girl, or this my stud. It's not always about that. Sometimes people buy pets for companions. Is that fair to them? They spend a hard-earned money, and now they gotta turn around and they gotta spend a whole bunch of money on surgery or a whole bunch of money every month for medication. It's a time where we gotta start putting ourselves and take and put accountability on things, because that's not fair, man. That's not fair to your customers, and you couldn't be that selfish. That's not fair to those animals that you breed. Do better. You know what I'm saying? You want to always send the right message to your consumers, man. It can't be about the money. You got to send the right message, and the right message. When you come get a dog from Doro, you're gonna say, "Man, I can guarantee you, when those litters come, I can guarantee you're gonna say, man, I ain't seen not one word. I went to the vet, man. The vet said everything looked good. You know what I'm saying? He did the preventative care all the way to they 8 weeks. All the way they 8 weeks. I got them at 8 weeks. Or I got this one at 12 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case, whenever they should leave and ready to go to their home, you're gonna say, listen, man, Doro, he took care of them dogs, took care of them puppies. Okay? He took care of them puppies, man. He took care of those puppies. I don't have no issues. And that's me being responsible, y'all. That would be me being responsible, but not only me being responsible, that's me sending the right message to people that came to me. You know what I'm saying? We want to send the right message, man. We don't want to send the wrong message. I don't want people to listen to me that's younger, or people to surround me that's younger, or people that know me that's younger, and they say, oh man, so I can just get a dog off Craigslist, don't really know, and this dog have issues, and now I'm selling these pups. Yo, man, that ain't cool, man. When I was in the vet field, I seen the dog come through like that. And those people was devastated, man. They was devastated. They didn't know what was going on. The puppy had a seizure. It was a puppy, y'all. Puppy had a seizure. Devastated. Young people at that, so they didn't really understand. They didn't understand what was going on. Why is our puppy going through this? But I'm gonna tell you what was a happy ending. They called the breeder while they was there, and the breeder said, bring the puppy back, and I'll honor that. And that's what it's about, man. That's what it's about. It's about knowing and sticking to, you produce that puppy. You cannot want, y'all, you cannot want credit. Okay. You can't want credit that you produced the dog. Okay. Because the owner got the dog looking good. You can't want credit for that, but not want that consumer to call you and tell you what's going on with the puppy that you produce. It don't go that way. It go both ways, man. It go both ways. Don't try to just get the prayers to take it. Oh, that puppy turned out good. That puppy did this. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That body looked good. You happy with that. But when that consumer tell you, man, listen, man, this puppy I got, man, it got a UTI. I don't know. How does a puppy get a UTI? I don't understand that. It ain't about you understanding, brother. It ain't about you understanding. It's about you doing right with these pets. It's about you doing right with these dogs. It's about you having a word in some type of class about yourself. You gotta understand, man. Like that pisses me off, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know when you set a price for selling your puppies, man. Why are you asking that price, man? I know the price that I would ask for is because everything that I'm doing. Everything that you would get with me, you're going to get those papers. You're going to have those shots. You're going to have those shot records. So when you take it to the vet can say, okay, so now that the puppy is now 6 months, man, we can now start the second series of shot. So it looked like your breeder gave all the shots that it was supposed to get as a baby. And now we can start the second series of shots now from the vet. Oh, that shot record is important, man. Oh, that's important. You can't give a puppy half a shot. If you're gonna vaccinate the dog, vaccinate the dog. If you're gonna do that, vaccinate the dog. Okay? Know how to do it. Know how to deworm. And if you don't know how to deworm, take it to a low cost vet. Take it to a low cost vet, man. Take the dog to a low cost vet. They will take care of the puppies for you. They will give the puppy shots that it needs. But don't sit up here and be selfish. That ain't fair. That ain't fair. Let's send the right message, man. You see what I'm saying to you? You got to know what you're supposed to know when you're doing this thing right here. It's a business. I don't call this a game. The dope game itself is done. Unless you was the plug, then you was touching money. Then you got the big house with the pool. But I don't know no dope boy. I ain't never met one. Okay, I'm saying that was doing what he was doing. It was getting it like that. You might touch a couple dollars. Yeah, you had, you know what I'm saying, you had a used car. You had the Rolly. I mean, you might had the mink and all that. But at the end of the day, you ain't got what that plug got. And you never was gonna get that, bro. That game is done. And you can't come into the dog game think that you gonna treat it. You know what I mean? Pardon me, the dog business think you gonna treat it like a game. You understand what I'm saying? Because this take time. It take time to build that thing up. So you breed those puppies, you ain't just gonna off those puppies tomorrow, bro. That ain't how that work. Especially now, today, in this economy. Come on, man. You only fooling yourself if you move like that. You only fooling yourself. Name don't mean nothing. What you produce don't mean nothing. Set your price right, man, so that you can move those puppies. Set your price right, man. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta understand, man. Times change. Times change, man. So you know what I'm saying? It's like the German Shepherd breeders. Yeah, it was a time the German Shepherd was hot. Everybody wanted one. Oh man, I'm gonna go give me a German Shepherd. I'm gonna go give me a German Shepherd. I'm gonna go give me a German Shepherd, right? It was a time that those dogs was hot. Now, how many people talking about German Shepherds, man? Like honestly, how many people is talking about German Shepherds? So to the German Shepherd breeder, if an AKC or German Shepherd breeder is talking about, oh man, yeah, you know, yeah, I'm selling these German Shepherds for $7,000. You know what? Them German Shepherds gonna sit right there. Times change. You gotta adapt to the times. You gotta understand what's going on. Times change, man. Times change fast, especially in this dog business. So even American Bully breeders, they're not touching what they were touching a few years ago. They're not touching what they were 100% getting a few years ago. That's not how it happens, man. That's not how it works. So you gotta understand, man. So we're gonna talk a little bit more. I'm gonna drop this link. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk a little bit more and we're gonna get into it, man. Salute, man. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna cook up right now. We're gonna cook up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna cook up. This is what we're gonna do, man. This right here. This gonna go a little bit further than the other one we did, y'all. We gonna cook. Jump on, man. Jump on. Cause I got a lot of game to give, man. Jump on. Let me know what's up. You know what I mean? That's how we coming, man. What
Yo,
up?
what's up, my guy?
What's up, bro?
Chilling, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I like what you was saying up here, man. Niggas need
Tell
to
me what
hear
you like.
that, man.
Tell me what you like,
About
bro. Let me know.
about how They need to give the puppies they shots, all the shots. They can't
Hmm.
not stop giving them the shots when they need them. They they can't be like messing around with that. Like they need all that stuff, son. And then
Absolutely.
the other joint you was talking about with that, I guess, is it a shot for the arthritis?
Nah, I
It's a
mean
pill.
it is a shot. It is shots for arthritis. But what I was the
The one you
Galliprant,
was
that's a
talking
pill.
about.
Yeah, that's a pill,
How much that joint going for?
bro. It
Mm,
depends, man. Depends on the strength and how many with the supply that the vet is gonna give you. You know what I'm saying? But it's very costly, man.
yeah, that's not good, man.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Can't be breeding these dogs like that.
Nah, not at all. Not at all, man. It's so many factors, you know what I'm saying, of level of high level of care of these puppies, the environment, man, having them fight for food, you know what I'm saying? That's just gonna teach them aggression, you know what I
Yep,
mean? That's how they get, that aggression, that food aggressive, guarding the bowl and all that stuff. It all starts from a young puppy. So if it's in, a hostile environment, you understand, then this is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get a dog. You either gonna get a crazy dog or you're gonna get a very scary dog
right.
in a hostile
Or
environment.
or a real skittish.
Right. I
Then
call
I
that
just
scary.
yeah.
Caveman. What up, Caveman?
What's good, cave man?
Not much. What you fellas doing?
Good, good. Now Mac, what up, gang?
Now, Matt,
What's up now, Mac?
But you know what I'm saying? I
Volume
wanted to
down
talk.
again?
Yeah.
that joint, like, I agree with you on that because I think the puppy should stay with their moms like a little bit longer so she
Mm-hmm.
could sort them out the right way.
Mm-hmm.
And if you take away the puppies a little earlier from their moms, they not going to be that social. They're going to be bugging out like you was talking about.
Absolutely.
They're going to be crazy.
Absolutely.
They're not going to respect nothing. They're going to be tearing everything up. They're going to
Because
be, yeah, because the
because
mom,
that's how they was brought up to be.
exactly. And the moms is supposed to clean up all the stuff so they know what they supposed to do, how they supposed to move and shit. The
Right.
mom picks them up away from the group, like if they being too active on their siblings. The
Mm-hmm.
mom's splits it up, removes
Absolutely.
them. The mom, yeah, she teaches them a lot,
She
and
does. And it's important.
yeah,
It's
that's
important.
part of the fundamentals with this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're
Absolutely.
right, but you got to be careful making blanket statements because my mentor, my old hippie grower buddy, he's a Rottweiler guy, and he won't get a puppy from you if it's older than 3 weeks old. And his dogs are exceptional. They're like human mentality when he gets done with them. So
Well,
it's all on variables. What happens to the pup afterwards? How experienced the owner is.
so you're saying that. So what are you saying exactly? What you saying?
So what they're gonna
Okay, my
bottom
my
feed the
buddy,
pup
he doesn't want his dog to have that dog mentality. He does not want his puppy to ever pick
imprint
up
on the
the social
moms?
habits of a dog. He wants to teach that dog from the earliest point possible, like when
He
it's got
wants
its
to
eyes open.
he wants to
Yeah,
imprint on the dog. He don't want it to
yep,
imprint.
just him and his wife on the back of a dead end road with them and their animals. Yeah, and I mean his dogs are cool. They have people coming in and out. They're pretty intelligent, but he had some good rats, and then he had His other dog was Bouvier Lab, bred to a rot, and he had some nice dogs out of that
Bam.
too. But
Mm,
yeah, that's how he did it. He wouldn't get no mean pup from you.
that's crazy. Um, but yeah, I definitely wanted to also say about, if I'm pushing the health, like I said, the health starts early, so you want to make sure, I've seen a person say, I was watching a person YouTube and I seen, a puppy go to the bathroom and they like, oh, well, that I just cleaned up, so he better be mindful where he's going or he gonna have to live in it. And to me, that was just crazy.
Oh, that's foul.
You know what I'm saying? That to me, that was just crazy. Because I'm like, whoa, like, so you telling me just be like you got to clean up after a puppy multiple times a day?
Yeah,
It's a
and
puppy or
that's your
puppies,
crib.
right? You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, not knowing that parasites, come like that. The puppy could get distemper like that. There's a lot of things that the dog can get by being in a dirty environment. So it's very important, okay? Very important, what I'm saying, to have to make sure the health of the puppy
Right.
is, what I'm saying, A1. You know what I mean? So that's just how it is, man. And I have a problem with that because, you know, when I see you doing that, that makes me not want to buy a puppy from you. That's not sending the right message to me. When I see that, that's like, what the
Exactly.
hell?
Okay, you
You
just
got
said the
a
answer to the
problem.
problem right there. It's up to the consumer to demand more out of the breeders. The consumer is, to me, the major problem, and the breeders are just people that are filling a demand.
Right.
You
But
know,
this is but this is
if the people wanted something more than just an extreme dog, they would get it. If they demanded healthy dogs, they would get healthy dogs. If they said, "I ain't buying no puppy from you. Look at the way you treat your fucking dogs," well, that asshole breeder wouldn't be in business very long. But if
well,
he's got a bully cheaper than everybody else, that's the exotic breed for a bargain price, they'll support him all day long.
absolutely. And
No,
see,
that's
that's what I'm saying. That's the problem that I'm saying
the
though.
problem. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. So then they buy the cheaper bully or they buy the cheaper dog. And this is what's happening. You see what I'm saying? This is what's happening. And so now people is, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy a dog from him. I'm gonna buy a dog from this person. I'm gonna buy a dog from that person. So now they saying like, yo, so now what you think? What you think is going on? Okay. So because if you treat his dog like that, I know that dog ain't got no shots. I know them puppies ain't got no shots. I know those puppies not dewormed. You see what I'm saying? So I wanted to also talk about this, man, because I hear a lot of people, what I'm saying, say that, taking your dog to the vet is a scam. And I'm gonna tell y'all a little story. Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all a little story when I first got Chanel. But I'm gonna tell y'all when it's important to know, what I'm saying, what you should know about your dog. Okay. So, like I told you guys in Big Jai interview, CDC, like I said in his interview, you know, not only did I work in the vet field, but I took, I take my dogs to the vet. Okay. So I did when I first got Chanel and Bang, all my dogs anyway. But I gave her dewormer shots and all that stuff. So I got this tech, right? When I take her to the vet to get checked out from the breeder, it's this tech. And this tech is telling me that, oh, we're gonna give her Pyrantel anyway. Mind you, I got everything on this record that I gave her since I had her. She
Yeah.
telling me she gonna give the dog Pyrantel anyway, and that she gonna give him a shot anyway because of the simple fact that she tired of seeing dogs and puppies with distemper or with parvo. I said they not gonna get this. She doesn't have distemper or parvo. I said she got the right dose. Well, we couldn't really say that because we don't know where you got the shots from or how they were stored. I said, I'm gonna tell you how they were stored. They were stored just like you store yours. You understand? Just like you store yours. That's how they were stored. So at the end of the day, she was trying to give my dog another dose of Pyrantel.
Dose. Yeah,
Huh?
yeah, another dose of the same thing you did because they didn't see.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
But then
bullshit.
they get paid for giving my dog Pyrantel and
Yeah,
another shot when she doesn't need that.
yeah, that's,
And too much of that Pyrantel ain't good. That will cause the
that's how
stomach
they.
upset real fast.
Yeah, and that's how they get you to come back.
Absolutely. But that was why I always say it's important to know what you're supposed to know. Okay. When you go to these vets, that's why I tell you to know what you're supposed to know when you go to the vets. Don't just be in there and everything they say, okay, okay. No, 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 no. Because they make mistakes too. We all been to the doctors before, and our doctors have made mistakes.
Yep.
Our doctors has definitely gave us a wrong medication somewhere in our lives. You know what I'm saying? Or made a mistake with it with something, say we had this and we didn't have it because they just was looking at the symptoms. So just because it's a doctor, it's a vet, don't doesn't mean that they're right.
That's a fact.
You see what I'm saying? So that's why you're supposed to know what you're supposed to know. You know what I'm saying? Big job. You know what I mean? So you that's what you're supposed to know, what you're supposed to know. So I want everybody to know that. And that's why I said when I decided to do YouTube, man, when I decided to do my thing, I wanted to bring awareness to help out people. So you guys will be able to save some money. So you guys will know exactly what to do when you need to do it. And you don't have to really go to the vet. I mean, unless it's an emergency.
Yeah, emergencies. Yeah,
Yeah, because that's what I do.
facts.
Unless it's emergency.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just how it's supposed to be. And that's how I want, you know what I'm saying? No, you good, brother. You good. It's all love.
Man.
You know, you know what I'm saying? But that's how I wanted to be. And I wanted to let and bring awareness to, people about because some people think so some people say, I ain't taking my dog to the vet because that ain't nothing but a scam. And it's all about money. And you got some people that feel the same way about doctors. They say, man, I ain't getting no checkup. Because all they're gonna try to do is give me medication and I, you know what I mean? Because it's all about money. That's how they feel. And who am
Just
I
like
to
a
tell them?
car. Just like a car too.
Who am I to tell them that they wrong if that's how they feel? I'm not nobody to tell them if they that they're wrong if that's how they feel. That's 100%. That's how they feel, and that's what they believe in. But I'm here to tell you that I believe that your dog should have some blood work done once a year because that lets you know what's going on, especially if you're breeding them.
Right.
That lets you know what's going on. That's very important. You know what I'm saying? That's very important. Like you want to make sure that dog is 100% healthy, and the blood work is going to tell them what's going on. Diabetes running dogs too, y'all.
Facts.
A lot of the stuff that we get, arthritis,
They
a lot of
get
that stuff
too. Yeah.
running dogs too.
Yep.
Don't think that it's just what I mean. It's just that's just a human thing. No, it's things that running dogs that humans get too. Okay, it's $6,000 for chemo for a dog, y'all. Okay, for the dog to go through chemo, it's $6,000 alone, bro, and
Yeah.
that's not including
That
medication. Okay, so you got to understand
they gonna
leaders
run up
in that,
that mess. They gonna
bro.
run them up.
You said what?
I said they gonna run that med checkup
Yeah,
for the
but
med for that medicine.
they gonna run everything up, bro.
All of that. Yeah.
All of that is gonna be ran up. But that's what I'm saying to y'all. That's what I'm saying though. But that's why if you just would have got, blood work done on your dog and let you know what's going on, bro, you really won't find no surprises. It ain't gonna be no surprises, man. It ain't gonna be like, no, oh man, all of a sudden he just got skinny. You was gonna know that beforehand. You gonna know why he got skinny. Because the blood work gonna show it. And they're
Yep.
gonna say, oh, this is off, or this is off, and they're gonna find it. So you guys let me know, man, if you guys have ever went to a breeder, or if you guys ever bought a dog from a breeder that, had issues. I want to hear it. Let me know.
Yo, yo,
Yo, what up, Matt?
What up, Matt?
man, my bad, my bad. Hey, I think I think it's like stores, man. You and if you got a gas station that's run down, trash everywhere, homeless people hanging out, and it's by the crib, 9 times out of 10 you still probably mess with the gas station because it's by the crib. It's convenient.
I see what you're saying.
So I think a lot of the public, that's how they look at breeders. You know what I mean?
Convenient.
Only breeders know the ins and out and know how to get a dog shipped and all this and all that. But the general people, they just looking for the closest thing, or whatever they see. And then when it comes to price, if you go to an oil change place
Hmm.
and you got oil everywhere, the man got oil all on his shirt, oil on his face, he gonna say, "Give me $20." But now, if you go to a place and
Nah,
you know
that's
what I'm
real,
saying,
bro.
and it's top notch, and they got the floors is like a marble material and everything like that. And they say, we're gonna change your air intake, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna do your wipers while you're here. That's $120, you know what I'm saying, service.
Facts.
So what you were saying in the beginning, you was dropping a lot of jewels, because I mean, I agree with everything you saying. And when people want anything over $200, $500, they need to have papers. You need to have uh
Some type of
rec yeah,
insurance.
yeah,
Yeah.
some, like, what I mean, yeah, some type of insurance to where you giving your customers what they asking for. Because if it's a dog that they just putting out in the yard, like a lot of the pit bulls that I see on a lot of pit bull channels, it just be a dog on tied up with a dirty circle with a little, makeshift house or something like that.
Hmm.
I don't think they care about the health stage or doing health stuff. I think they care about the red boy Jocko, this da 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 da.
I agree.
Yep.
I totally agree. And that's another reason why I'm saying we have to be better as people, as owners. We have
Yes.
to be better, y'all, because we fell our dogs way more than you think. When you sell those puppies, like you saying, Mac, you don't care about that joint just in the back, just in the backyard. Now you see that dirt circle that the dog running around on the chain. You know what I'm saying? You don't care about health. Them dogs ain't been dewormed in years, and you know what I'm saying. They ain't had no shots in years. They just sleeping under something. They just in something. Like this is all they. So rain, hell, sleet, snow, hot weather, they outside. You know what I'm saying? And you
Fact.
just sitting up there and you're not doing anything to make them better. But like this is what I don't understand. Like I was talking to a breeder one time and I was telling him how to make his thing tighter. I was telling him how to make his situation better. And I said, "Yo, bro, I could teach you a lot. Instead of you thinking you know everything when you don't, because I know you don't. I know that you don't. I can teach you a lot. And if you really listen to me because you really listen to me and you're not just listening to respond to me, then I can really tell you 100% how to do that thing right there. That'll be a cost that'll be effective for you. And people will come back and be like, yo, I need one of them dogs. I need one of them dogs. Yo, such and such and such. The word of mouth travels fast, man. Word of mouth travels fast. So all you really need is a bad experience with a consumer, and then it's going to go. It's just like Caveman said. Those people going to be out. That breeder ain't going to be in business very long. So you're going to
Right.
see them. It's going to get harder and harder and harder to sell dogs and sell puppies. It's going to get harder and harder for people to be like, oh, he's going to keep those dogs or those he's going to take those dogs to the shelter. That's just how it is. And this is what they do. And this is how I know this is what they do because, like I said, Brandywine, uh, Brandywine SPCA in Westchester and Pennsylvania, I know them, right? I know them very well. They tell me all the time. They got breeders all over the place. They give them their dogs. They can't sell them. That's how you know if you go read their story and you go see and they say, "Oh, this dog, the breeder couldn't sell him, so he was up for sale. So we found him early in the morning, tied up, waiting for us to open up."
That's no good, man.
This is real talk. I ain't just talking just to talk, y'all. I'm
I
talking
feel you,
facts.
man.
You see what I'm saying? So this is how it is, man. This is how it is. So when can we change this narrative? When can we make things better? When can we make it better? You know what I'm saying? To say that when a person buy a dog from us, and I'm talking about the people on this panel, the people in the chat. Show enough, what's good with you, baby? Salute, man. Thank you for coming and show me love, brother. It's all love, man.
Salute,
You know what
Shaw.
I'm saying? For sure. You know what I'm saying? So what can we do, y'all? What can we do to do it better? You know what I'm saying? Brady, you bred dogs before,
Yeah, I had a little in and out of that.
right? Mac,
Man,
you bred
I
dogs
see,
before,
but I see a lot of breeders that's like doing it like to the T, absolutely the best they can be. They not on social media.
mm-hmm,
My daughter just bought a dog. It kind of
mm-hmm,
pissed me off, but she bought it, but the breeder gave her everything she needed. The dog had the shots already. It was
mm-hmm,
logged already. She had a
mm-hmm,
booklet. You know what I mean? They gave her everything she needed.
mm-hmm.
That's official.
So the dog is A1 healthy. So, and another crazy story is I had my two aunts. I had them. They dogs just passed away. One was 20 and one was 18.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to go over there and pick at their dogs because I'm like, yo, y'all always leaving these dogs with food in the bowl. You free feeding them. Let me show you how to do this. Let me show you. And they be like, nah, we good. We gonna do our own thing. Here I am trying to be a boss breeder, trying to show them. But I go to the store trying to follow the crowd, trying to listen to what podcasts are saying, doing what people say,
Yeah.
uh, doing what the internet say, and I go start buying uh, $100 dog food, Kimball, and I'm
Mm-hmm,
feeding it to my boy,
mm-hmm,
and I take him to the doctor, and they say, yeah, this the dietary, the dietary thing messed his heart up.
mm-hmm.
But here I go with the litter before that, the dogs live 18 to 20 years. And it was just regular dog food. The dog would just eat it whenever he was hungry. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I do.
Yes, sir.
So it just blew my mind to be like, oh man, I need to go back to the drawing board.
So was this a dog that had DCM?
Yeah, my boy, who he passed away he was about to be 6.
Mm-hmm.
The one that's in the picture.
Yeah, yeah. I remember you was telling me about him.
Yeah,
So
sorry to hear that, man.
yeah, for sure, for
Oh
sure.
yeah, I mean, we dog folks, so you know how it go.
So Mac, did you breed him or did you buy him?
So I bought him.
Okay. Now
Um,
now I want to ask you, how was your experience from that breeder that you bought him from? Now, especially now knowing that he died from DCM. I mean, I'm sure that breeder didn't know that, but you know,
Bro, we Facebook friends. I just hit the guy 2 weeks ago, just to
talk about
shoot, just to shoot the breeze. Because I seen he dropped another litter. So
it.
I'm like, "What's going on, man? I see you got another litter on the ground. How's it going? How the dog's doing?" Nothing. Ghost.
Uh-huh.
And now I done said something before. Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, what in the that all the stories people saying like, yo, breeders will ghost you. It's like, wow. Got
They
my
will.
money. Don't want to talk. Don't want to, cause he know
I gotcha.
his dogs, his female dog carry uh, a lot of health issues,
Mm-hmm.
skin issues.
Mm-hmm.
So my boy did have a lot of skin issues, man. I had to watch this nigga once a week. But I went the girl I got was clean.
Mm-hmm.
So the puppies now they came out better.
Okay.
So I'm able to, breed away from that. And then, I'm gonna bring some new blood in to even wash that all away.
Mm,
Okay. I like that. I
yeah,
like that. But see, you see how you took the time to understand what was going on, though. You know what I mean? You took the time. You didn't just say, "Yo, man, I don't know what it is." You know what I mean? You took the time to find out, like, all right, man, what's the issue? You know, the puppies came out cleaner. They don't got the skin problem. You know, that's important. That's important to take care of them dogs like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And another thing I wanted to another thing I wanted to say is because it's like I said earlier, once you get my money, they really saying, well, it don't matter. I got your money.
yeah.
So if you spend 6,000, so what?
I
I got
got you.
your 6,000.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Am I gonna give you another puppy? Probably not.
Nah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Am I gonna
Off
give
on
you
the
your money
plug.
back? No, your money's gone.
And every puppy you get be coming with worms.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and issues.
But you know why though, right? You know why every puppy you get come with worms? Because they don't know how to deworm right. They don't know how to deworm right, man. They don't know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? I see it all the time. They either overdosing the dog, or they low dosing the dog.
Bro, I seen some crazy ass shit, bro. My fault on the cursing.
Talk about it.
Where the dog had the puppies and they wanted to watch, the mother was mad dirty or whatever they said. So they
Hmm.
put flea some flea powder cleaner on the dog, on the moms, and the
Hmm.
puppies still had the nurse. They started bugging off of that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And they ain't know why, but they still sold them puppies.
because they don't understand that a lot of those chemicals are made man chemicals. And you have to know what you're giving a puppy. I see people give stuff to puppies that shouldn't even be on puppies yet, man. Shouldn't be on puppies yet, man. They too vulnerable. They too young. Their immune system can't handle that, man.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying? But they giving these puppies this stuff, and then they sell the dog for you. So later on, you get the dog. The consumer, meaning when I say you get the dog, and then what happens? Your
yeah,
dog,
still.
your dog is having seizures. That's what's happening. Your dog is having seizures. Your dog having skin issues. Your dog can't breathe right. Your dog got asthma. Something wrong with the heart. It ain't all the way developed. And that's another thing. They breed their dog. They don't let the female heal, and then they breed them again.
Them again right after, back to
So
back.
you got to think about it. We all men in here. We all got women, or had women, or was married before, or whatever the case is, right? So we know how to reproduce, right? So the thing is, when your wife have a baby, okay, she come home from the hospital. Now everything probably was looking nice and plump and juicy and everything, man. You probably like, yeah, girl, yeah, right. Everything looking right. When she had that baby, and you see she about to go home, it take a few days, and then they go home. You know what I'm saying? You see she about to get home, you like, man, she look tired, her mouth all crusty. She don't look good right now. You know what I'm saying? You like, her face is skinny. You know what I'm saying? Because that birth took a lot out of her.
Lot. Yeah.
Took a lot out of her. That took her energy, man. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to let her body snatch back before you impregnate her again. Just think, you're not gonna have a healthy baby. You impregnate her, and she didn't even heal the full time when she just had a baby. So think about, because a lot of people want to compare a dog to a human. So think about with a dog. If her breasts, if The female breast didn't go up yet, but you breeding her. She just had a puppy. Then what you think gonna happen? You putting her at risk.
Yo, my girl dropped one and she retired because I got what I needed.
So you only had one puppy.
No, I'm talking about drop
One.
one litter.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Somebody was moving. What'd you say?
She dropped one litter and she retired
Oh, she retired. And why? Why,
because
bro?
I got what I needed.
See what I'm
And
saying?
I don't understand how people can be like, all right, she dropped two litters. Uh, she up for rehoming. Man, I done been loving on this dog and
Exactly.
getting and nurturing my pups and sleeping with it. I can't give my dog away.
See that? We got the same feeling, man. Talk, man. Don't mute yourself. Talk. Come back. Come back.
I'm feeding
Mac,
my
we got the
dog, bro.
same feeling, Mac. Talk, Mac.
Feeding
Yeah,
my
man.
dog, son. My
I
bad.
see it. I see it all the time, man. I'm scrolling and I see rehome and she just dropped two litters. It's a pretty dog, man. But why? What is what is we doing this for? Is you
Word.
could they taking the business uh, aspect? Um, I don't know the word for it, but business is business. But business ain't. Um, it don't have to be dirty business. If that makes sense.
Right, right. That do make sense. But that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, man.
Because when you go to a soul food place, you know the difference between you know the difference between the flavor and somebody that's just hurrying up and giving you something.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing, man. And that's what they do. This is what they do, man. They want to hurry up and give you it, so they can say that they sold a puppy.
Yep.
So they can say, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I got one that went home already. You know what I'm saying? Then they want to take your glory. They want to take your shine. So they want to take your dog, post it up like it's theirs.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? But
And
Yeah.
not even acknowledge you.
how many don't acknowledge you? Exactly, ready? Exactly, ready. So, and then you say to yourself, like me, I say to myself, like, okay, well, my dog wasn't the only dog in the litter. Where is the other puppies? Why are those puppies not posted?
Word.
Where those puppies at? So why are you so stuck on my puppy?
Yeah.
Why are you so stuck on my dog? You know what I'm saying? But
Because your dog
these
was the best one.
yeah, he was the best one. But still on top of everything, if you did right by people, then people would have kept in contact with you. People would have been like, yo, man, look what's going on with Brutus, or whatever they named him. They would say, yo, look what's going on with him. He 1 years old. Look how big he is. Look at his muscles. You'll be able to post that. You can't have 5 litters after you had my dog, but you posted my dog. What about those other dogs that you just had 5 litters? You know what
Nah,
I'm saying?
where they at?
Where they at? Where they at?
Never seen them.
Salute
Yo, yo,
Grady.
yo, what up, Grady? GR80. You know what I'm saying? Where's they at, man? Where's those puppies at? This is
Fact.
what it all boils down to, man.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of admired by the way, like, if I can get my dogs or my pack to behave the way caveman pack of dogs do, man, I'd be A1.
Well, there you
But
go,
it's that's
caveman.
gonna be hard though because we got that terror all throughout, and it's fighting with the with the get along kind of, you know what I mean, gene.
Yeah, yeah, I do.
Because when you see them when you go to the when I see the pit bull shows,
Yeah.
man, I be looking at the judges, and I think the judges want to see them get at each other, right?
They do.
'Cause
Yeah,
that's
they do.
the nature.
They do. And if the dog ain't going to another dog, bro, they got a problem with that joint. That's a
Yeah,
fact.
not a pit. That's not a
If
real
that
pit.
joint ain't foaming at the mouth in the heat, if they ain't doing that, bro, the judges got a problem with that.
Right. So how do you place a dog like that in a home?
See, the thing is, those type of dogs have to go to responsible owners. You can't just sell those dogs to any old body. You got to go to a steady hand, a person that got a steady hand, got that a person that has experience with that dog and with that breed. You know what I mean? First time owner, you might have something else that you might be breeding in the future that can go to any home, but these right here, these have to go to a specific home.
Yes, sir.
You see what I'm saying? So that's how you got to really come when you think about it. You got to be like, all right, well, yeah, okay. This is how I got to do it. So I got to make sure that this person had a pit bull before and this type of high drive, crazy, foamy bulldog. Cuz if that person don't have that and they got kids, you know that's going to bounce back to you.
But see, this is where it gets funny at. It's a fickle in that. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mhm.
real pit bulls are not supposed to attack people,
Right.
kids either. They were known as the nanny dog. This is America's dog.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Understand this though. I had a person after the last show we did. I had a person jump in my DM. I guess she found me from YouTube. She jumped in my GM and she was like in my DM, pardon me, in my GM. She jumped in my DM and she was like, "Oh man, you love pit bulls and those type of dogs. You don't know that those dogs was bred, you know what I mean, to kill slaves."
Nah, man. No
Oh,
facts.
she right. She right, bro.
For
No,
real?
I know she right, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. But bro, how many? Yo, do y'all like guns?
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
Didn't they shoot slaves with guns?
Yeah.
yeah.
All right then. So you know what I mean?
I don't
Things in
think they
this
was
world.
using the pit bull though for that.
No, no, no.
They was
They
using
was, bro.
other
They was using the pit
breeds.
bull. They was using a pit bull, bro. That's a fact. You can even Google it. They was using a pit bull. That's true.
I gotta look
Yeah,
at
because
that.
young Reddy, you gotta elaborate when you say the pit bull is supposed to be like a family or supposed to they don't attack
The
humans, but
American Pit Bull Terrier.
yeah,
The
but
American one.
every guy that owns a pit bull knows that uh man, can't nobody touch this dog. Can't nobody touch that
Yeah,
dog
I
but
got
you.
back ready up on that. Yep. No, he's 100% right. The pit
Nah,
bull was bred to be
because I
handled,
remember, bro,
in
back in
battle.
the day,
Hold
bro,
on.
when I was growing up, they had these vicious ass pit bulls in the back of their yards and shit. And all they cared about was fighting other dogs and killing animals. And you can go right back there and take their dogs, son. Anybody. That's what
Yeah,
I know. I remember.
yeah, yeah. That's a pit bull. Yeah.
Grabbing somebody's dog out their yard and pushing it over the fence. Come on, let's go. You know, that's friendly, son, to people. They just want to kill dogs and
What happened
animals.
is they bred bulldogs and mastiffs that had the guardian instinct in them,
That's what
and once you
that's
you
what
mix that
ruined it. That's
defense
what
drive
changed
in
them.
them,
Mm.
yeah.
That's what changed them, bro.
Right. Hey Grady, man. Hey Grady, cam up, bro. Come up here, man. You got all the knowledge with the pit bulls. I want to hear from you.
Word, come up, Grady.
I want to hear from you.
Yeah, because when you look at
But
like
you can
the Sin
train them
City,
to
the
do
Sin
that.
City pit bulls that got that's larger. You know, he doing the larger jumps with the muscles. Um, he getting a nice penny for his dogs, and his dogs are not behaving like the real pit bulls.
I know what I was talking about. That's facts.
I think Coach had brung it up before too.
No, Grady, you ain't gotta turn your camera on, brother. You ain't gotta turn your camera on. We ain't got our camera on. You know what I'm saying? They also use Cuban bloodhounds and mastiffs. What y'all think about that?
Nah, that's facts.
They used anything that would give them an edge, like
That's a
any smart
man.
competitor would
Yeah.
do.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And
Ab-
those are man biters.
I had a
so this,
red nosed female that could be in the back of the truck. And she could put her front feet on the rail of the truck and step up and turn her body in the shape of a U without losing balance and put her feet in the window of the truck while her back feet were still on the rail of the truck. And then she would just walk right in the truck,
mhm.
step around. I mean, this dog could, yeah, she could bend and turn, but I don't know exactly what she had mixed in her. You could tell she was mixed. She was a papered red nose, but she was definitely not
A
a
full
pit bull
blood.
terrier.
Right, right.
It's definitely not, definitely not.
So that's what I'm saying.
But
So you have so many people that have opinions on pit bull terriers. Half of them don't even know what
You
a
know
pit
what
bull
they
terrier
got.
is. You see what I'm saying? Half of them don't even know, man. They see the American bully and call that a pit bull. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Grady, it's a link that I dropped. I drop it for you again, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
So would you say the American bully
uh-huh.
is really supposed to be the blanket term instead of the pit bull?
Me?
Because of, I mean, I'm just thinking like because of so many things that's mixed into it, and now you can actually see with your eyes the separation of a real pit bull, you know, per se, and then something that's has more muscle and larger and weighs more than the 40 to 60 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I mean, this is how I feel, brother. I feel like this. If the dog is not skinny and lanky and it doesn't have the Eli, Bolio, Red Boy Jocko, so on, Sorrows, so on, Boyos, so on, so on. I don't call that a pit bull. That's just me personally. Because I'm talking about I'm looking at the breeders that breed the true American pit bull terrier that I know, and the pit bull terriers that I know didn't look like American Bully. Okay,
Exactly.
now when American Bully came out, okay, I believe it came out in what 1980, right? I think if
Hmm.
I'm wrong, y'all can correct me.
Came about like in the 90s, like late 90s.
I think it came out in 1980s.
It's about 20, 25, 30 years.
Okay, so whatever it came out. Now, I know a lot of those dogs. They were Camelot dogs. Okay, they were Camelot blood dogs. A lot of them. Okay, and then you know what I'm saying. You go, you look at them because I remember, like you go and you look. You got my man. Okay, and this is somebody right here, y'all, who who got those type of dogs. So Grady,
What's good? Can you hear me?
Salute, Grady.
I can hear you a little bit. You're a little low, bro.
Word. What's the question, man?
I was saying that you got experience with the American Pit Bull Terrier and the American Bully. Do you
Oh yeah.
consider them Do you consider them the same dog?
I'll say the ones I got, bro, because I still consider my dogs pit. They act like pit bulls. They got drive, and then they can come in the house and chill on the couch also. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Yeah. So I mean, I still consider mine pit bulls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when you consider them pit bulls, and other people say that they're not pit bulls, right?
I
What do
guess
you
they
think
looking
about
at.
that?
I guess they looking at the structure of them. You know what I'm saying? The head size, the wide chest. You know what I'm saying? The big flat backs and all that.
The height, all
You
that.
know what I'm saying? Then they got that. Then they got that family temperament at the same time. But like I
Uh huh.
say, they can still turn it on.
Okay. Okay.
Like you can take these dogs and go hunting, bro. You ain't got to worry about them getting tired or none of that shit. Like they gonna bring home steak.
And tell me what's some of the blood you got, man.
Uh, fucking Razor Edge and Gotti on my on the bottom for my females.
Uh-huh.
And then khaki is Razor Edge and Gator.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Gave the
But
blood
like
back in
like
the
you
day.
said, look like he got a lot of Camelot in him too.
Yeah, he do.
Yeah.
Yeah, he do.
Yeah. Like I done did, I did the embark DNA on my shit, and they come back 100%. It ain't no extras in it.
Absolutely. Because Bane ain't got no extra in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And for everybody, Bane, you know what I'm saying? He didn't come from Grady, but Grady got his grandfather. Khaki is Bane's grandfather. So his direct daughter is Bane's mom. And so,
Fire.
You
and
said
on
you
top of
said the
that,
Hawk in there?
huh? Yeah, well, the Hawk is in there from Louis V. And Louis V was because of Bane's grandma Snow. That's how the Hawk is in there. The Hawk
Mm,
is not from Khaki side. So the Hawk come from his mom's side.
Yeah, that's Snow's great granddad, some
Yep.
shit like. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So Louis V that I showed y'all in the in the chat, that's Bane's great grandfather. Great
right.
great grandfather. So that's where the Hawk come in at. But he looked like Louis V as well. When I look at him, he looked like Louis V as well, but he looked like Khaki. And then Grady got a dog that's his direct twin that looked
Yeah.
just like him. And then he didn't come off the litter. You know what I'm saying? He like it's crazy. It's crazy. Like the way that, you know what I'm saying, he produced the boy Khaki produced, you know what I'm saying? Because he
I
also
think I say he a super producer because he gonna produce him or better. You know what I'm saying? They gonna look like
absolutely, I agree with you because Bane
I
mother,
got to do it.
Bane mother wasn't as fire as Khaki or Bane. You see what I'm saying? Now her sister Ginger looked just like Bane, right?
hmm
And she produced his mom produced her sister, which really is her father, which is crazy to me.
Nah, that's fire.
You see what I'm saying? So,
But
you know,
that's genetics, though.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's
So
what I'm
Then they
saying.
got that hybrid vigor going on, too.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, exactly.
So when I'm doing my
Got to have that
paperwork,
figure in there.
right? I'm looking at my paperwork. I see GR80 up there, right? I say, yo, who is GR80? So me being me, I go on my Instagram, I search GR80 and I follow him, right? Seen him on YouTube, subscribe to him on YouTube. I'm watching him on YouTube. You see what I'm saying? I'm watching his grandfather. I reach out to him like, yo, man, I got a grandson of your dog Khaki. And he looked just like him too.
hmm
You see what I'm saying? So that's just how it go. That's just how it is. When you think about like what a dog can throw, y'all. Like it's crazy because that was down the line, man. But he looked just like his grandfather.
Yeah, and he look exactly like July. It's crazy.
See?
He's what 2 years old now,
See?
Wow.
and he more on the terrier side. You know what I'm saying? He look like a pit bull. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He thicker at the same time. You can tell he's not a pit bull, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. So that's what I mean. Like when I say like, you know what I mean? Me
And
personally,
your joint kind of, your joints got staff, though, right?
who mine?
Yeah,
Yeah,
bang.
bang. Yeah, yep,
Yeah.
yep. Grady,
He's
Grady
staff
do
side.
talking
That's
about though.
L.
Yeah, Grady does do. We was talking about the staff
Yeah,
that's in the dog too.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah,
yeah. It's I like to say the original formula for the original American Bully.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
I don't believe there's no what I'm saying mastiffs or no bulldogs in the
See,
American Bully.
that's what crushed the lifespan of these dogs.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Added that in there.
Yeah, English Bulldogs is what started it. Short shot. Look short shot up. He's one of the founders.
yeah.
Keep going, K man. Go ahead.
What they was breeding for the
The
does or
Gotti
something?
line is a mastiff line. The Razor's Edge, basically, Razor's Edge is an English Bulldog line, and Gotti line is a Mastiff line, like Neapolitan or Corso, Blue Mastiff. Of course, they've changed along the way. They've added Frenchie and all kinds of shit now, but
Yeah, that's wild. But you look way
no,
back at
yeah.
those big ass pit bulls. Watchdog bloodline.
Yeah,
Yeah, those some big ass pit bulls, bro.
yeah, they are.
Yeah. So like, my females, like, they had brothers before I went back and got them.
Hmm.
They had brothers that was like 140, 150, like 23 inches tall, bro. Like big ass dog. Pit
Mm.
bulls. 100% DNA pit bulls, bro. Big as fuck.
So
Yeah.
is that how you got Butler?
Yeah, Butler, he pulled that size and everything from my girl side, big
Hmm.
girl and girlfriend.
Yeah. Yep.
There are exceptions.
Yeah, man.
I kind of want to breed to the standards.
And why? Why?
Um, it to me it's just another added uh, formula to my kennel. And plus clean and correctness, you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, I
Okay.
agree.
So instead of making,
Khaki standard
just any
right.
kind of dog, like
Yeah, khaki
uh,
khaki
what
right.
what Marlon did with the Hawk, nobody is willing to take that chance. When you hear them on podcasts and stuff, they be like, "Don't breed no short dog to no tall dog." But he took that chance, and it
Right.
made him a multimillionaire.
Right.
So, like Coach was saying, you got to take those chances, but at the same time, you just gotta. For me, I want to breed something clean instead of just breeding.
So what you're basically saying
Another
is you
thing,
breed with purpose. You're not just breeding just to breed.
No, no, exactly.
And that was a good because I said I started this thing off about sending the right message. So you're breeding to make a better dog. You're not just breeding to just breed because you got a male and then you got a female. So you're gonna put this together, make some puppies and sell them.
Right, because I mean,
friend.
when you talk about athletics and you talk about better breathing and you talk about all that and stuff, to me, first, those people did a lot of work with making that standard to to be as possibly, I think, to make the dog function correctly.
Okay.
So if they went through all that work to make sure the dog functioned correctly, and it's proven with people that use athletic dogs, then why not breed to that?
Right. So Grady,
Yep.
so when you breed, bro, what is you putting together to create? Because I mean, I've seen you breed with Snow, of course, which is Bane's grandma, and I see
Mhm.
you take Khaki with that. And so when you see a dog and you envision breeding with it, what are you trying to get out of it?
Yeah, of course I'm trying to do something better, but better structure, better temperament, intelligent.
Yes,
That's the
Got
sir.
each time. And I also want to breed something that can be, fast, powerful, and what I'm saying, quick at the same time.
right.
Yeah. So if I can put a mom and a dad that's similar, I feel like I can get that.
Mm,
I
I
got you.
like that. I like
Yeah,
Okay.
that.
but to
You
get
know,
that
you got
quickness, don't you need that, like that them stifles and all that other stuff that they be talking about?
yeah,
That,
structure got to be on point.
Oh
hmm
yeah.
But yeah, I'm
Yo,
looking for something that can go hunt. You know what I'm saying? That can hike with you, jump in the truck with you. You know what I'm saying? All that good shit.
Yo, Duro showed me a dog of yours. I think it's mixed with Bully and Presser. That joint look fire, bro.
Yeah, I most definitely got to have something intelligent, man. Above all, I can't stand a dumbass dog.
How
Yeah,
you breed? How do you breed intelligence? Selectively.
Yeah, that and you got to kind of pick. You know what I'm saying? You got to pick them out when they come out. Kind of test them and see who does what.
Yeah, ready. You was talking about Butler?
that's his name.
Yeah.
The presser bully. Yeah, that joint's fire, bro. What's going on with that joint?
Grady,
Who
your
got a
uncle got
purple bully?
That
Butler,
sounds
right?
interesting.
Say that again.
Your uncle got Butler, right?
Butler, yeah, Butler, yeah. He's yeah, that's Kaki's grandson, man.
Damn.
Damn,
Yeah,
damn,
And see, that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
That
He ain't
boy,
mixing with nothing though.
crazy.
he
Yeah, that's
produced
XL
some
for
big
sure.
shit.
Yeah, man.
That's different, bro.
Yeah, I got plenty. I done bred plenty of XLs like that, bro. I just people just can't get them.
Mm. What's the weight on them joints?
Shit, 125, 140.
Could.
140 for the
You know,
males.
150 will be pushing it, but 140
Yeah.
they still can move, jump, stand on their hind legs, all that good stuff.
So, and you can
Hey,
take them
caveman.
joints hunting and all that, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. Great catch dogs, man.
Hey, caveman.
Yeah.
So when you breed, what's your vision for breeding, bro? Like, what's the thing what you try to do to make your dogs better?
I mean, I don't know. That's too simple of a question, I guess. Good selection. I mean, and starting with your breeding, you got to select what's missing from your dogs and pair them up right. Because there's always something that you'd like to have a little better, or
Yeah,
something
but
that could be made better. So,
like how you posted a video of the puppies when when the puppies get a certain age, they all start chewing on each other and showing dominance, da 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 blah blah. But how do you know when they get adults that they're gonna be able to just chill together like they chilling?
from I guess from experience as a parent, I mean, not all my dogs are puppies.
Right, that's what I'm
I
saying.
don't
Like,
have
how
any
do you know
game.
the
I don't have
adults?
any game dogs. Well, for one, I'm selecting dogs that come from pack mentality. Breeds.
Mhm.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm not selecting dogs that were bred to fight other dogs. Selecting dogs that were bred to work together.
Okay.
So
Perfect.
yeah,
Okay.
that's a lot of it right there. Is where you start. You know, People ask me a lot of questions. Well, how hard is it to lock in traits, and how is it hard to do this? You know what I mean? Well, what did you start with, and what are you trying to do? Like um, my Dane and LGD cross pups. I picked my pup out at probably 3 weeks old. I've I forget what I used because I just randomly, decide to do it and pick something up, or I'll have a gun or whatever. But I made a loud noise, and all the dogs scattered, except for this one who come charging out barking. You know, so that one showed its temperament right from the start. And not that you couldn't build those other dogs up, build their confidence, make them the same way, or you couldn't ruin her and make make her useless. But you can pick a lot, just like intelligence. You can test the puppy's intelligence. You can test their nose, their hearing, a lot of things, their joints, their like. Okay, let's say you want a show dog or a dog that's just submissive and easy to handle. You just take the puppies and flip them all upside down in your hand, flip them on their back, and see which puppy will just lay there and submit to you, and not struggle to get up.
True.
There you
There's your
go.
temperament. That you can do that super young. You don't have to wait for a lot of things. I mean, some things you do, but for a lot of things you don't have to wait. But another thing is, if you're like me, you just keep all the puppies. You know, and select them then. Select them as adults.
Yeah, I like that, and
Yeah.
I like the game that you just gave. You know that what I'm saying. I feel like when it comes to breeding dogs, the knowledge that you, Grady, coach, possess, um, everybody else, not excluded Mac or Reddy or myself, but I feel like you guys know exactly how to get it. I mean, I seen a lot of Grady's productions, seen a lot of them, and I just seen your productions, Caveman, and they look good. The videos that you send us, they look good. I seen a lot of coaches' productions, stuff like that. Nell Mac, Big Mama look amazing, and so I see like the stuff that you guys put together. You know, makes I'm just speaking for myself. It makes me, what I'm saying, want to be like, yo, when I do this thing and I really do this thing, what I'm saying, this is the vision that I want to have. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys got a vision. You know what I mean? Grady built, he breeding for different things than Caveman, and Caveman breeding for different things than Coach, and Mac could be breeding for different things than me, and Reddy the same, and everybody else the same, Corey the same, and everything. But it's that thing, man. It's that thing that I look and I say, yo, man. I mean, I've seen a lot of GR80 productions. He got a dog that I love. You know what I'm saying? He got a couple dogs that I love. You know what I'm
Appreciate it,
saying?
bro.
But he got a dog that I asked him specifically, like, yo, can you breed something else like that? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna need that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I really like that dog. You know
I
what I'm
produce
saying?
every size of bully, man.
Huh?
I produce every size. Pocket,
Every size.
standard, XL, yeah.
Hey, what happened to those? You know what made me fall in love with the bully? Man, I went
What?
over to my partner house. Man, he had one of the biggest blue bullies I ever seen in my life, and I said, man, I can get me one of those one day.
Oh,
But
he
I
got
don't
him.
see those no more.
Oh, Grady got him, bro.
For sure.
I gotta check his Instagram.
Check his Instagram, bro. Grady got him, bro. He definitely got him, bro. And like I say, man, the dogs he got, they got that drive. Like I tell y'all all the time, my boy Bang can he jumps in the air, man, and put his paws back and fly for like 2 seconds, like Michael Jordan, man.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he be gone, like he's out, and I'm like, yo, what the heck is he doing? And this dude really glides in slow motion, like Michael Jordan used to do. This dude really glides in the air, man. Like
Yeah,
he really jumps.
I done produced some shit that'll jump out the what is the 8 foot kennels? You know, the little cage kennels.
Yep.
Yeah, flat footed and jump straight out that bitch, bro.
See?
Yeah, I had a few dogs like that. I had a few dogs that could open up the gate with their nose.
Oh yeah, smart as hell. Yeah, coach got some shit going on over there, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
The way he put that shit together, man, is dope as hell.
Yeah,
Absolutely dope as hell.
crazy. That's over there, man.
It's dope as hell, man. We try
Fire.
Fire!
we trying to put some things together. You know what I'm saying with Coach, and we trying to,
It's about
bring this.
future.
Yeah, we trying to do something Bane and Coach and something from Coach, man. You know what I'm saying? And so
Mm.
you know we we
I'll be
we
back
we
in 1 second, yo.
all right, but we trying to we trying to build, man. We trying to build. So you know what I'm saying. Hey Mac, how much you think Big Mama gonna weigh when she done?
Um, I can't even tell you, man. I probably around 80, 90.
80, 90?
That's smooth.
So she a try, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
She
she
look,
gonna tough.
she look good though, man. But she looked like a pit to me. That's the shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, she
She a
got
little.
that pit. She got
That,
that
yeah,
snipey face.
yeah.
But the body, man, her body is
That
That's what I
shit.
was about to say.
She got
She a
a
little
nice
thick.
body.
is fucking with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Like her rear is crazy.
yep.
Respect.
So that's what I'm saying. Like we got that work going over here. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, when we put this thing together, it's something to be serious, something to be reckoned with. But I
Hmm.
just want all you brothers when y'all breed, I just want all you brothers to make sure, man, you putting those dogs first and that money second, man, because it ain't nothing about that paper. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
I
That
get
paper,
my as soon as I
that paper.
get my Corso, I'm gonna head it straight to the vet, bro. Get
That's
that hip check, get
hold
them
on, hold
hips
on,
tested.
hold on. Repeat yourself. What you just say?
I said as soon as I get my Corso this week, I'm headed straight to the vet. I gotta get the hip tested. All that checked. If homie don't give me all of that, you know what I mean, from jump,
Mm-hmm.
but I still
You got to
gotta
wait
go
till he's
there.
2 years old.
I gotta get my shot, so I gotta get all that. My joint gotta be good to go. I need all
Cave,
that.
Caveman said you gotta wait till you're 2 years old to get the hips tested
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and the elbows.
All right. I don't know that.
because
So
they ain't fully developed yet.
I
I
bet.
mean, right? You can screen and see like a disaster that's already. You know what I mean? Like my vet would just on my dog, she would hold them up with her hand under their belly, and she'd grab their back feet and stretch them right out straight and pull. She'd check all their joints, see if they were tight. And,
Yep.
I
Yep.
just wanna make sure my joint is good money, man. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
yeah, when you
I'm
get
gonna
a
take
bunch of
care.
dogs, you eventually you have a veterinarian come right to your house.
Got that Dr. Pole.
Caveman, your vet come to your house?
Yeah, they don't do that in
Yeah,
my neighborhood, man.
I wish. Yeah,
They ain't coming to the hood, man.
I'd have looked into it.
They're
That's
not
crazy.
coming to my hood.
I
yeah,
mean, the
man.
only time I ever
A
seen
lot of
that
these.
was Butler Kennels. I seen Butler Kennels dog go the vet come to him.
Yeah,
See, that's ill.
Yeah, yeah.
a lot. A
You
lot
got
of people.
your house on
Yeah, I
40.
had a
Yeah,
lady.
your vet gonna come.
They probably doing that
Yeah,
joint probably like outside of New York, like New Jersey, and then
yeah,
away.
yeah. Because on a bad day, I was dropping 250.
Cause I bet you
A
your
bad day
vet
for her.
also do farm
That was an
animals
easy
too.
day for me.
When you say dropping 250, what you talking about?
Like she would come to my house, and I was spending at least $250 every time she came. That was like the cheapest time.
That ain't bad though.
Nah.
For all
Yeah,
the
they
dogs.
don't just come out for. Well, I'm in a rural area too. I'm rural farm country.
So you got
Like
Dr.
gas is
Pole
three
and
dollars a
them.
gallon here.
You dealing with Dr. Pole and them. Like
Yeah,
that
that's
type.
why I was saying his vet
Yeah,
probably do farm
I
animals too.
know him.
I know. That's my man.
Yeah, I know Dr. Pohl.
That's the man right there. Cool.
So I want to know, man. You know what I'm saying? You guys ever buy a dog from a bad breeder, man?
Yeah.
Yep, that's where my first set come from.
What about you, ready?
Nah.
Nah.
Back in the day, all my most of my dogs was based off of street dogs, stray dogs. So if a stray dog and another stray dog, like if there was pit bulls, I'll take my puppy right out of that and then go from there. And them joints was straight ass healthy, bro. Go right
I
to
ain't
the vet.
shit like that, but
My
Me,
joint
man.
check.
I'm probably gonna watch
But
them
it's
here for a while.
different.
'Cause,
But it's different because it's mad. It's just mad dogs everywhere. Them joints could have been somebody's dogs. They was just out. Dogs go back home. Dogs run around. do what they do, and go home.
True. What you say, Grady?
Now I was saying it's different because even back before it was social media, man, I'm probably gonna know this guy for a year or two before I get a puppy from him. We
Okay.
we ain't have social media back in the day. We had to, research ourselves. We had to go in the backyards and look at dogs.
Right. Right. Right.
Yeah, so
Right.
even to this day, I'm probably gonna know this guy for a couple of years, like Khaki. I watched this guy breed for 5 years before I got Khaki.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Oh, so
everybody
I
else knew
got a
him for
month.
20.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Back in the day, there was actually breeders that actually stayed in the game,
Yeah.
not
yeah,
just people trying to make a buck.
I'm using that to my advantage too. Somebody that's in the game, so when the pup drop, I can kind of use his celebrity status.
Yeah, man. Don't just look for popularity though, because you'll miss out on a good dog just for looking for a popular breeder. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely, absolutely. That's strong right there. What you just said. That's strong because that means a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people go to a top breeder. You know what I'm saying? Because it got the name, and sometimes that name don't pan out. To be honest with
Yeah.
you,
That don't make
you
you a
know what
top
I'm saying?
breeder because you're popular.
Absolutely. That just make you a name. Because that person who's not really known like that, that person could be a top breeder. You get a dog, get paperwork, all of that. You don't get no worms. You don't got no
Yeah.
health
Yeah.
problems. That's what
Fact.
it's all about. That's what it's all about. That's what speak volumes. That's what's gonna make people say, you know what, man? I'm only dealing with GR80. I'm only dealing with Doro. I'm only dealing with Reddy. I'm only doing a Nell Mac. I'm only going to Caveman. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna make people say those things. You see what I'm saying? When you breed a dog, you know what I'm saying, and you got all types of problems, man. Off the rip, people gonna say, nope, nope, I ain't going to that person no more.
Or even trying to
Nah,
get a puppy
true.
from just a popular stud, like that stud might have a lot of health problems. You never know.
Right, right.
I'm not
That's,
saying there's
that's
nothing
where I'm
wrong,
blessed
but
to be from the working dog world.
yeah,
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 it's
no
that
color about them.
extreme, those extreme phenotypes that does that.
Yep, 3 times this, 3 times that.
Inbred.
Well, the inbreeding is fine. It's the three
It's
times,
how
four
many
times, five
you do
times.
it. Yeah, it's how many times you doing it.
I agree. I agree. It's how many times you doing it.
And all them pups, it's like I was talking about the other day, all those pups are not equal. Some of those pups are doubled up on recessive genes, and some carry one and some have none. And it depends on where you go. The next generation could be totally deformed or totally trash if you pick the wrong dog or two.
Exactly. Exactly. See, I'm glad you said that, man. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you
That's the
said.
same with breeding out a disease. It's not that you dilute it a certain percentage every time in every pup. It's a percentage of the litter. You have to select the right dogs.
So
Yeah, but
that's where we go back
what
to
You're
you
that
not
don't
diluting it. You're not
understanding.
diluting.
Right, but you see how we cooking up. You got like 5 people on the panel and whoever in the chat. But then this past weekend, you had however many people at that Rumble in the Jungle show, one of the biggest shows, during the year. And that's all you see. Everything opposite of what we see.
Right.
And
Well,
and
that's
say
it was
when you
tons of
gotta
people
be
out there
when
with
you
them.
different.
say opposite, Mac, what you talking about? Elaborate.
Everything that Caveman just talked about with the exotics and the piling up, and they not worrying about that. They just looking at what they can see,
Exactly.
and that selling point. Even though the legs pushed in, going backwards, the head can do a 360.
Like those
they
crazy
worrying about what
colors
they
and
worrying about
patterns.
what it's looking like on paper.
They want colors
I mean,
and
you know
patterns.
how the mortality rate's increasing in those dogs too, or a lot of them are dying. Those puppies are dying. They're growing up and between 2 and 4 years old. They're just dying.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that was
That's
just one of the top breeds. The Golden Child. I don't know if y'all know, but they was just crying about him,
Mhm.
literally on one of the shows.
oh, he died.
Yep, just suddenly.
Wow.
All dogs go to heaven.
So him and Brim.
So Brim died too.
Damn.
Yep.
That's crazy.
They might be hitting them dogs off of steroids, man, and they dying, bro.
You know, I was thinking that, man. I was thinking that too. You know what I mean? I was thinking that too, man. I was thinking that about a lot of American bullies, just period. Because everybody want the big dog, bro. Everybody want the big muscular dog, and just everybody
You just
dog
strayed
what,
away from the standard.
but
Everybody wants
everybody,
their own standard.
but everybody dog wasn't built like the
Fuck that.
next man dog. That was the problem.
Or they're not putting in the work to make their dog look like that.
Exactly. Exactly. They wasn't working them. They wasn't working them to make it better.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? You want to go
They
the
just
easy route.
put them in kennels and shit.
Yeah, just add a little bit of muscle tone.
Yeah.
Put
Yeah.
them on
You want to go the
chain.
easy route to get that muscle tone.
I wonder how many of them are injecting their dogs with that oil to make their
Oh,
muscles look bigger.
I heard they was doing that too. Yeah, I heard about that.
But
Oil
isn't that something
Have
that
you
they was
seen
doing
people
back
doing that?
to the
caveman?
dogs, yeah.
Caveman, wasn't that something they was doing back in the day?
And they do that shit to themselves too.
Yeah, I don't know. No, it's not steroids that I'm talking about. It doesn't actually build
Oil.
muscle. It's an oil that you put in there and it blows it up, makes it look artificial. I've seen it with bodybuilders. You see it when you see these guys with
With
all
the
these
fake
smooth
abs.
muscles, no tone to it, look
Yeah.
just like balloons.
Yeah, the fake abs.
Yeah, they inject this oil in there.
Yeah. They doing that to the
Yeah,
dogs
and
too.
I
They
wonder how
glue
many of them
the
do that
rabbit,
to their dog.
all that shit.
Yeah, make their dog look all extreme, like something that you can't attain in your breeding. Just by doing that. But yeah, the steroids too, and then all the supplements. That's probably another reason these dogs are dying so young. They're just push them, burning their kidneys up.
And that's what I
Trying to
was
bulk
trying
them
to
up,
tell
make them look
somebody
extreme.
today earlier about the chicken, about the skin in the chicken. That's where they pumping the steroids and all that crap in it. That's why you got to take the chicken
Exactly, that's the
skin off.
steroids and antibiotics.
That's why you got to take the skin off of that if you want to feed them raw.
No, no. The secret is to buy antibiotic free chicken.
Oh, you could go that way too.
Give my dogs that kind of shit.
That shit fuck shit dog. Skin up the coat on some of these bullies from that.
From the chicken?
Yeah, the skin because they pumping all that extra stuff in the skin and the fat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Raise your own chicken. That'll be
Well,
your
it's
own.
killing the dog's immune system and drying their skin out at the same time.
Yep.
That shit, it
I feel
kills,
like
it kills microbes and shit.
me
That's
per-
what keeps everything healthy is the healthy
Fucking people
bacteria
up
in it.
too. It ain't just messing the dogs up, it's messing up people too.
me personally, y'all, I'm gonna
Yep.
be honest with y'all. Just from what I seen in the vet world, and I seen what different dogs like come in. They were pit bulls. Some of them was American bullies. Some of them were Connies. Some of them was Rottweilers that I seen in the vet world, and I just feel like, man, honestly, I feel like beef does better for the dog than the chicken. Like just me personally. I mean, as far as the coat goes, like the people that I seen feed chicken, they had, circles in the tail, circles on the back of the dog, circles on, what I'm saying, just around the legs. And the people that fed beef, their coat was nice and silky and smooth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the best shit, bro. Fishing.
Must be why I'm doing so good.
Go ahead, Grady.
Fish the shit,
Fish
man.
is good too. Yeah.
Mackerel. You get mackerel or salmon, man. Your dog, man, that's the best thing you can give them, bro.
Yeah, because that's omega 3.
Yeah,
So the mackerel and the salmon is very good because that's that omega 3. That's for skin and coat, and it's just
Fact.
like that's for our skin, and
Fact.
that's
exactly.
what I'm saying. That's
You know,
for our hair. So
hemp
it's the
seed
same,
is loaded with that.
huh?
Hemp seed is loaded with omega-3,
Hemp seed.
which is what you want. Omega-6 is causes inflammation. Omega-6 reduces inflammation.
Mm,
Right. That's true.
Is what separates grass-fed from grain-fed beef. Is
Yeah.
and why some people say grass-fed beef tastes like fish. It's because of the omega-3.
I ain't never
There's
see
a
that before.
fork.
I ain't never heard nobody say that before. That it tastes like fish.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that. I actually agree with them.
and
Yeah. But I know that's just how it is, man. So at the end of the day, man, I started this topic and I started this show because I wanted us to talk about, you know, when they come to us and we affiliated. I want everybody that's affiliated with me to send the right message to the consumer, and meaning the people that's coming to get puppies from y'all. Because I know when you come and get a puppy from Doro, you're gonna say that that dog is healthy. So I want everybody to be on the same page because I want to see what I want for myself. I want for my brothers. You know what I'm saying? And I want all of us to prevail. You know what I'm saying? It can't be about that paper, man. It can't be about that paper. It got to be about that animal. That's first
I
and
agree.
foremost. It has to
I
be
agree,
about
bro.
that animal first, man. You gotta put your best foot forth. You know what I'm saying? And
Well, that's how
I
you get to
admit,
the paper when it's about the animal.
huh?
facts.
A lot of people
Okay.
breed and don't know how to take care of puppies, bro, or the mama.
Facts. And you
Well,
don't
that's
gotta
Keep having
breed.
puppies and don't know how to take care of the mama or the other puppies, bro.
absolutely.
And you
So
don't
how
gotta
many of
breed.
us have seen those dogs on YouTube? If you watch the breeders on YouTube, and every litter they lose one or two puppies or three puppies. How many times?
It's all the time.
All the
E-
time.
Exactly.
Yo,
Ex-
people was amazed when they be like, "Oh, all the puppies made it." I thought that's what they supposed to do.
right.
Yeah.
Dude, I've,
Exactly.
I've had like three litters on the yard at a time and didn't lose any, bro.
Yeah. Grady will
Like
have a
20,
10
like
piece.
20, 30. Yeah, man.
He'll have 30 dogs. That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's why we said the same number. Grady will have 10 pups, and another 10 pups, and all of them Jones survive and they healthy. I never seen him worm belly. And I ain't saying
Cooking.
that because that's my friend. I ain't saying that because I like him. I ain't saying that because, you know what I'm saying, we cool. I'm saying that because that's a fact. And I said that about Coach. I never seen a worm belly on Coach yard. I never seen him take a picture and I'm like, man, why the puppy's belly so big? I ain't never seen it.
Me neither.
Man.
Hmm.
Exactly. Exactly. So at the
And,
end of the
and you
day,
ain't
that's
never seen him sleep for more than 2 hours at a time for 3 weeks straight.
Yeah, that's right.
Shit is
yeah,
up.
that's a fact. That's
Going.
a big fact.
But yeah, man, people need to learn it's more than just worms. You know what I'm saying? There's other parasites that can kill a dog, bro.
It's other parasites, man. It's a whole lot of parasites,
Keep it
man.
dry is a big thing.
You know what I mean? Giardia can kill your puppies, man.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Hookworms, roundworms can kill your puppies, man. You know what I'm saying? Coccidia can kill your puppies,
yeah.
man.
They get the
Distemper can
flu.
kill your puppies.
They get
You
Oh
know
the
what I'm
yeah.
flu,
saying?
COVID, all that shit.
Hey, you
All
know
that
what
shit.
was my biggest challenge? Was
Parvo.
keeping them from going around on the back end because it was looking just like a nipple.
Oh yeah,
So I had to
right.
retract. I had
Yeah,
to watch and retract because she'll
that was
just,
that
the
same
mama
one.
just lay there.
Mm-hmm.
That same one.
That's why
Same one.
sometimes you gotta be watching the litter. You don't watch the litter, you don't
And
know
they'll
what's
be sucking
going
on
on.
that blood because she'll
Yep.
still be
Uh,
bleeding a little bit.
Facts.
Exactly.
I tell you something else. If you're a new breeder, something you should be prepared to do is have to keep your pups and grow them out and show everybody what you got.
Facts.
Exactly. K man.
You gotta keep
So
the
if anybody's
bird.
even interested.
K man, say that one more time for me, man.
I said, as a new breeder, you got to be prepared to keep all of your pups off your first litter, or maybe even more than that. Depends on your project.
And why?
And grow them out, train them, show people what to expect when they buy them.
Exactly.
Like,
Show people
what's this dog going to turn out like? What can it do? Is it going to have skin problems? Is it going to be wobbly? Is it going to turn on me? Is it going to listen? Is it going to bark all the fucking time?
how long they live
You know,
for, how
yep,
long
all that.
issues, all of that stuff is important, y'all. All of
Well,
that's
yeah, I'll
important.
tell you what, I'll brag a little bit. I had
Go ahead.
somebody test me on this, and they embarked my pups. And at the time, they tested for 159 genetic defects and found zero.
Damn. That's how you gotta have it, man.
Yeah, that's good.
Official.
But that didn't
But
make
you
you feel
but
no
you
Yeah, I
type.
doing
saved that
you
picture. I
doing
got,
the lab work. You're really doing the lab work with it. You got the
well,
lab coat.
I'm not. One of my customers did. I do shit the old fashioned way. I test them out. You know what I mean? You take the dog out in the woods and run it all night or all day, and you pretty much know what you got. You know, especially the next day. Try to take them out again the next day.
And
You'll
see,
know what kind of athlete
bring
you
that
got.
same
Yeah,
energy. Yeah.
You'll know, yeah, you'll know about your
when they
drive
fall,
and
start
your
running.
handling, your athletic ability, your endurance. Does the dog have weak pads on its feet, thin skin, or tough? You know, all that shit. Got to sort all that out.
Yep. Another key is too is knowing the market because I'm you can be in the market and be outside of the market. And when I say outside of the market, um, I can have, like, for instance, I got people waiting on me right now already. They just waiting on the pups, and it ain't nothing that I posted or nothing like that. But it's because it's my wife's friends and people she work with or people I work with. You know what I mean? You got to connect with people outside of the market too.
I definitely got people like that too.
Mm.
From
See,
history.
that's the way it was back in the day. Unless you bought an ad in the Detroit Free Press, you just sold your dogs by word of mouth.
Right.
And,
Yeah.
and back then, I, there was a lot of trading going on too. I traded my pups for cars and guns and all kinds of shit.
So
In fact, I bought my first pit bull with a bag.
Yeah. It seemed like it
so
was easy to sell puppies back then, though. It's like it's crazy now.
yeah, well,
Crazy.
you got to put the economy in place, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said in the beginning of the show, man. People struggling. People don't have 35, 2,800. You know what I mean? 4,000.
All been out here.
You know what I'm saying? If you asking that price for puppies, then you trying to target a whole different market of
Yeah.
But
people.
see, out of my litter, all my dogs don't go for 3 bands. Like you might have a couple of them for 500 because all of them not equal.
Right.
Hmm.
But but
So
but
it's
but
the
hold
puppy
on though,
you
bro.
ask for.
But hold on though, Grady.
Hmm.
Understand? But answer me this: why are you asking $3,000 for your dogs, though?
Well, if it's that particular dog you ask for and it's 3,000, it's because I feel like this dog gonna be intelligent. It's gonna have structure. It's gonna be what you asking for,
And it's healthy.
and it's healthy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And it's healthy. You're not this dog not gonna die on you. You're gonna have him
That's
for
what
10.
I was looking for. I was looking
Yeah,
for the health.
yeah, you're gonna have him for 10, 15 years.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
That's important though. That's important. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, it's not fair to consumers to, you know what I'm saying, lose their dog at 5 years old, 4 years old, 3 years old, 2 years old, 1 years old. They got to euthanize because they can't afford the $7,000 you know what I'm saying, surgery that it needs
But
because you
at the
bred it
same time,
knowing it
I
had
feel
bad hips or bad shoulders or bad elbows or bad legs.
I
You
feel
see
like
what
if
I'm
I give you
saying?
this puppy for free, man, you should expect the same thing though.
What you say, brother?
I feel like even if I give you this puppy for free, you should expect the same thing out of this dog.
Facts.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
But
yeah, and you should like all my dogs are guaranteed, and that's what you should get when you get a pup. Otherwise, you're getting as is. Really,
Bro,
exactly.
you're buying the dog as they bought them.
But do your consumer
You know.
deserve as if? That's all I'm saying. Do your consumer somebody that
No, they don't.
gave birth,
Absolutely not.
they do not
Absolutely
deserve
not.
as is. They deserve your word and
No,
you
I'm
saying
not talking to the breeder. Yeah, I'm not talking to the breeder condoning it. I'm talking to the consumer, telling them to wise up and demand a guarantee.
absolutely, absolutely.
But
But
I
I
mean, and
want it all.
you can try to clean up your gene pool without lying about it too. You can say, hey, these dogs, test this way or whatever. They have this in them, and I'm working on cleaning it up for breed preservation or whatever. You don't have to sell them. But I mean, in this day and age, people should know to ask.
But
I
caveman,
mean, I don't
ca-
get it. I
caveman,
just think people don't care.
They
no,
don't.
they do care. They don't know.
They
They
don't
don't
know.
know.
They don't got the information.
yeah, a lot of
No.
people misinformed these days.
Oh, all
Yeah,
right. Then how do you explain the English bulldog? How do you how do you explain the English bulldog
so okay. So if you
if
breed
they
an
care?
English bull, if you breed in English bulldogs, you already know the health issues that come with English bulldogs. So you as the breeder,
Exactly. Right.
so you as the breeder, you're gonna tell these people that's buying a dog, okay, now listen. Now listen, if you got your dog's health checked and you know what your dogs carry and what your dogs do not carry. So if you have say you got an English bulldog and your English bulldog is 100, you don't got no problems with it. Not one.
All right.
Okay?
Does that
You you
exist?
you selling those English bulldogs for $4,000, and that's the market because they know that Caveman has the best English bulldogs around with
But I
no
think
health
he's
problems.
saying, no matter what though, the English bulldog is the English
It's a fact.
bulldog,
But
and
this is what I'm saying. Not every dog, bro. Not
I'm
every dog have a problem though. But they
No,
but listen, every breed has health issues. But every dog that the dog that I might have that's a pit bull might not have the health issues that ready the pit bull that ready has. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I'm
see.
saying that,
That's right. That's where we need to get back to working dogs because all breeds do not have health issues.
Right.
all
Besides
breeds
the
I
got
never
health.
dogs,
heard
they
about the
can't
ball
live
head either.
forever. But I'm talking about
All
dogs that live to be 14, 17 years old. They're in their
brother,
peak when they're 7, 8 years old and still
brother,
doing a job at 12, 14,
Yeah,
Yep.
I
yeah,
have
but
heard
all
that,
and
bro.
just
the
Some
suddenly
working
die.
No
dogs,
problems.
the working dogs don't come with the look people want. That's why people want those
You gotta
the
stop
bulldogs.
diluting them, man.
Yeah, I
Exactly.
Diluting.
They'll
that's
sacrifice the health, yeah, for
yeah.
that's why
extreme.
I add structure. That's why I add structure in that price, bro. Because if you getting health and structure on top of what you want, like that's a
You
little
gotta
extra.
build. Yeah, you gotta build up, not down.
I want to say that all dogs have health issues. All dogs. Every dog has something, whether it's something that's genetically or it was something that that dog that particular that particular breed, pardon me, carries. More like the greyhound is prone to cancer,
Yeah.
but the the American Pit Bull Terrier, you know what I'm saying, might have hip dysplasia, elbow dysplasia. You know what I'm saying? That's just a breed. That's what
Yeah.
it comes. But it's how you breed those dogs.
Yeah. Not
You
all
know
of
what I'm
them
saying?
is gonna get that.
Not all of them is gonna get that, and that's my point of me saying everything that I'm saying to y'all. You understand? So getting your dog blood test done is you're gonna understand. Because some people got that, they got that greyhound in those pit bulls, man. Some of those working pit bulls, they got whipping in some of those working pit bulls, y'all. We if
Yeah,
we gonna talk, we gonna talk. You know what
yeah.
I'm
That's what
saying?
I'm gonna say, bro. You got to look back at the grandparents,
Right.
the great grandparents, and that's how you. And then if you can look at cousins and uncles and shit. That's how
Uh-huh.
you kind of stay away from those
F
bad choices, man.
twos, them F2s, F3
So that's what I'm saying.
twos.
But
Yeah.
those people who has those dogs, and this is what I'm saying, bro. Not everybody who is your consumer gonna know what's up. You might have a lady might see you might ran across your Instagram. She might ran across your YouTube channel. You understand what I'm saying? She might want to get one of those puppies that you got on the ground right now for one of her kids. You understand what I'm saying? She might want to get one of them joints for her kids. She don't really know. This could be her first dog. She don't know what comes with the English bulldog. She don't know the health issues that come with the motherfucking pit bull. She don't know what comes with mastiffs. She don't know those things. A lot of people don't know.
Nope.
But if you come in and you saying, "Ma'am, my dog was health tested. This is and listen, this is look, they 100% good." So this is why I'm asking 35. This is why I'm asking 4,000. This is why I'm asking 5,000 for these dogs because they gonna be good. You're not gonna be at the vet trying to take care of your kid that you bought for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to take care of him or her with your husband and pay the bills, but then you got a 5,000 tab at the vet. That's not fair to her. She didn't know that. She saw you and was trusting you as the breeder. That's the point that I'm coming at. That's the point that I'm
Yeah.
coming from. You just see what I'm saying? That's where I'm coming from. So if we can if it's in our power, man, like I say, everything ain't the breeder fault. But if it's in our power to say, hey, you know what I'm saying? Let me be responsible here. Let me not say, oh man, this dog got a trait or something for cancer, and I'm gonna breed this joint anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because this dog don't have cancer, so maybe I won't get cancer with the dogs. But what if a couple of the puppies got cancer? So you just cost that family $6,000 and more for a
Hell,
dog that you wanted $6,000 for? Come on, man. Come on, y'all. Come on, man. Y'all can't say you don't understand or feel me. Because at one point, all of us was a consumer at one point. You know what I'm
that's a
saying?
fact.
So you got to understand and you got to sympathize. You got to understand these trying times that we living in. You go buy a pack of beef for us. You got a family. You go to the market. You go buy some groceries. It was a time when you bought the groceries that you were buying. The groceries that you were buying, guys, you spent $200 and you had a whole bunch of stuff for
Oh,
$200. You
yep.
spent $200 and you said, "What I
Hey,
spent?
nothing.
What what did I get? All I got was two steaks, some
That
milk."
joint ain't
You know what I'm
even
saying?
filling
This
up
is
the
what
fridge no more, bro.
you understand me. This is what I'm saying to y'all. So you can't get
Yeah.
mad at the market and the times that we live in. What you were getting at the time is what you were getting. But right now it's a new day, and you got to move with the new day. So if somebody don't got $3,000 for a Grady pup, you can't get mad at him because he don't got $3,000 for a Grady pup. You got to understand. Do you deserve $300? I mean $3,000 for your pup, Grady? Absolutely. Do you deserve 3,000 for your pup, caveman? Do I deserve 30,000? I mean 30,000, 3,000 for my dog. You know what I'm saying? Of course I do. The
Oh
time, the
yeah.
love, the energy, and the tests, and the health, and all of these things that I took care of these puppies, and you getting a puppy with no problem. Of course, we all deserve to be compensated for our time and our product, but we got to understand the market. We have to understand, and we have to be honest. So when we pumping out these dogs, you understand we being honest, and we ain't hurting nobody family, because you know what's gonna happen. That production that you got, it is flawed. That joint gonna end up at the shelter. You understand? Because the family gonna say, "Man, I can't afford it. I didn't know that it was gonna have all these health issues, and I can't afford that surgery. I can't afford that medication. I can't afford that shot. I can't afford Librella for arthritis every month. That's $145. I can't afford that. So I either have to euthanize this dog or I have to give this dog up because what I'm gonna do, I gotta feed little Johnny. I gotta feed my husband.
Hey, and my paperwork, Kill, it's gonna be a clause where you can bring me the dog back.
Absolutely. I feel
Part of
that.
my family, son.
I feel that.
And I
I don't
gave that to you.
I don't get that. I don't get that much for my pups, but you're paying for a lifetime experience and 28 years of adult experience when you
But
get
see that's
one of
but
mine,
see, but what you
and
doing
a guarantee.
But what you doing though is you automatically up front though, caveman. You saying, bruh. This is I'm not really talking to us on the panel. I'm talking about other people. You understand what I'm saying? Up
Right.
front, you already telling people,
Yeah, I get
look,
that. Yep.
this guarantee, this guarantee, I'm telling you, this health this dog or this puppy you get from caveman, this is guaranteed. You ain't gonna have no problems. You getting this puppy from Grady Kennels, GR80, you're not gonna have these problems. You gonna get Grady said Grady just guaranteed everybody that's looking for or might look Nell Mack want a big blue. He might look at Grady, hit Grady up and say, look, man, Grady just gave him his word that you're gonna get many years out of this dog.
Stand by his product. You know what I'm saying?
Standing by his product. Kate, man, you just stood by your product. That's all I'm saying. I'm not really talking to my brothers. I'm not talking to coach. I'm not talking to my brothers. I'm talking to people who's out here doing that stuff. That's who I'm talking to. You
Yeah,
see what
that's
I'm
what I'm
saying?
talking to, basically. Yeah,
Right.
that's what you want to look for when you're getting a dog. You
Absolutely.
know, somebody
That's why I
somebody
decided
knows their shit.
for the people who don't know, because there's a lot of people who don't know. It's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that don't know. You got women out here buying dogs from breeders that don't know what the papers
Yep,
is. They
impulse.
talk about they talk about these papers right here. I get to the vet. No, baby, that's your that's your lineage of your
Get this right
dog.
here.
They don't know. They don't know, y'all. So that's what I'm talking about. That's the
Man, they
audience
don't even
I'm
know that
talking
they
about.
need to walk and poop the dog.
Word.
That too.
They don't know
My
how
daughter
many
called me
they
crying, talking
gotta.
about what she gonna do. I say, what you mean? What you gonna do? You gonna take care of that dog?
That's the first thing I ask a person, bro. Do you have time for this dog? Are you able to take care of this dog?
Mm-hmm.
First question, man. Are you able to spend time with this dog? Well, if you don't, you can't get the puppy, bro.
That puppy stage
Absolutely.
is something else, and you got to be ready for it.
Yep. Because it's just like
Right.
having a child.
It's a kid, yeah.
Just like having a child. It takes
You ain't going to
just
leave
as
your
much
kid alone
time.
for hours by
Absolutely.
itself.
You have to be available to take it out, especially if it's a baby puppy. It can't hold his
Nope.
bladder. And listen, y'all, I want to also say before we end this thing right here, I want to also talk about, you know what I'm saying, leaving puppies in their own poop and piss. And
Uh,
in the drama and not the drama in the
uh,
health risk that you give that dog when you do that. You know what I
and
mean?
yourself.
They own piss burn their skin for the people that don't know. Them sitting in their own piss burn their skin. Them sitting in their own poop do the same. Messes up their coat. Okay? So you gotta understand. Okay, you give somebody a puppy and the fur is missing off the dog, that ain't fair.
Nah.
That ain't fair. That ain't fair. It takes time to take care of these dogs. Don't take the easy way out. Take the long and the right way out. Take care of those dogs because those people that's coming, that's your consumers, that's your customers, that's trusting you, that's giving you their hard-earned money, deserve way more than you just taking a money and a dog and you giving them a dog with all these flaws.
Right.
You understand? So that's where I'm coming from. That's why I wanted to make this live because I've seen it in the vet. I've seen people bring their puppies to the vet for a checkup. And I'm looking at this dog like, what is wrong with this dog? What's going on? Oh, I spent 2,200 for this dog. And I look at Shorty like, you spent 2,200 for this? Fur
Mm,
missing off the
For
dog?
demodectic mange.
ah.
Dog, no, it ain't got mange, but the breeder too dumb to understand that the dog got a chicken allergy. You know what I'm saying? So the breeder too dumb to understand and say, yo, so you know what the vet do? The vet say, oh man, it's not much I can do. You're gonna have to change the food. You're gonna have to change the food because I can't get the dog Cytopoint. Cytopoint is a allergy medication to stop the dog from itching. Okay, if it's a little puppy, you can't give it Cytopoint yet. It's not old enough to get Cytopoint. You see? So this is the things that I'm saying to y'all. And everything I'm saying, I saw it. I lived it. I did it. I took care of it. I know. I'm not just talking because I feel like talking. This is things that I endured, the things that I saw, things that I took care of when I was in that field. And it's not fair. I've seen so many people struggle to bring those puppies in, to take care of them every month, to get the right medication, to get their fur and get their skin and get that gook out their ear. Because when the dog got an allergy, it also get yeast in the ears.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? That's facts. Let's listen, y'all. I'm not reading anything. This is what I've been through. This is what I know. So you got to understand, people deserve better if you wanting money for your product. And as you, as the boss, as the breeder, you deserve better to take care of those animals and make sure those animals is 100. Like Grady said, before I give you a dog, I'm asking you, do you got time for this dog? Because the dog gonna grow up. Yeah, it's a cute puppy, but it's gonna get big, and that's another thing a lot of people don't understand. Oh, it's Christmas time. Oh, I bought the kids. I bought the kids a puppy. I bought the kids a puppy. Yeah, that's what I got. I got the kids a puppy. And then that puppy costs money. That puppy gets sick. That puppy need food. But you rather go to the club with Shaquita. You know what I'm saying? So the next thing you know, what happened to that dog? That dog out in the street, it's running down the street. In South Philly, in West Philly, in North Philly. You know what I'm saying? And Southwest, this was happening. This running down the street. You know what I'm saying? Because you wasn't responsible when you bought it, because you just thought, oh, it was cute as a puppy. So I'm gonna buy it for the kids. Listen, man, if you can't make a commitment for that puppy to have that puppy 10 years or 12 years or more, don't buy the dog, y'all. That's
That's straight
100%
fact.
honest.
That 1,000%.
Don't buy the dog if you can't make that commitment. Me myself, I'm not selling the dog to a person that's 16, 17, 18 years old. I don't care what mom or dad says. Be-
Facts.
because I know that person not stable enough. You go to college, you go off to college, what's going to happen to my dog you got from me? It's bigger than just the money, y'all.
Facts.
That's all I'm saying. Let us be better. Let us put out a better product. Let us be the better people out here, instead of the consumer having to dog the breeders. Because that's why so many people that's coming out the side of their mouth. Oh, that's a backyard breeder. Oh, that's a backyard breeder. Oh, that breeder right there, he's a backyard person. Instead of that, but can you blame them when that person been taken advantage of by the wrong backyard breeder? Can you blame them, y'all? You can't. You can't blame them because that put a bad taste in their mouth. And what
Yep.
happened when a consumer feel like they've been robbed? What happened? They bash everybody. It's just like the lady to get in my DM. Oh, pit balls was bred for slaves. I said, lady, I'm sure you got something that didn't hurt a slave before in your house right now. So you telling me what you telling me for what? Okay, what are you telling me that for? You know what I'm saying? That doesn't change anything for me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What are they talking about? You know what I'm saying? This is what happens. You can't expect people to move about something that you have a problem with. If you don't like pit bulls, that has nothing to do with me. So go stay with your Rottweiler that you got. Go stay with your German Shepherd that you got. Stick to your Shih Tzu that you got. Stick to whatever you got, but don't come over here with that dumb stuff. The pit bulls get a bad rep already. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna shine bad light on the breed that I love and I want to protect. Bulldogs all the way, man, and that's how we go, and that's how we coming. So I just want all my brothers, anybody that's affiliated with me, I want all of us to put them dogs first, put their health first. That bread is second. You're gonna get what you deserve once you take care of everything you need to take care of, man. Your market and what you in the audience that you going look, man, they gonna have what you want, how much you want for them joints, they gonna have that joint. But if you try to target a market that, listen, bro, that ain't about that, you're gonna be sitting on them joints. Just like Cricket Face Bull. He sit on his puppies.
Yeah.
Puppy's 6 months years old. That he still got him. You see what I'm saying? He still got him. But he the big bulldog breeder, right?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? This is what you gotta understand, man. This is what you gotta understand, y'all. So you gotta understand. You put your best foot forward, and you do what you have to do for your dog. Then you're gonna understand what comes to you, because God sees all. Your hard work, your pure heart. It ain't about that paper. It's about that animal. It's about that animal going to the right situation. It's that guarantee that caveman giving you. It's that guarantee that my man GR80 giving you. It's that guarantee that Doro giving you. It's that guarantee that Reddy giving you. You know what I'm saying? It's that guarantee that Nell Mac giving you. You know what I'm saying? 2, 3 years when Nell Mac do something with Big Mama, it's that guarantee that he's gonna give you and say, hey man, look, I'm only letting a couple go to the public. Cause he said he breathed for himself. You know what I'm saying? It's only a couple going to the public. Doro, you might get one. Reddy, you might get one. GR80, you might get one. K-Man, you might get one. But at the end of the day, I breathe for myself. You
Fact.
understand what I'm saying? And that's just what it is, man. Let's make our dogs better. Let's take care of our dogs. Let's make sure we put them dogs, them animals first, y'all. Let's stop trying to get a profit off an animal and slutting out an animal. You know what I'm saying? If you that broken, you that strapped for cash, go get a job. Go punch the clock, man. Go punch the clock. Cause I guarantee you this, man. When Doro have his litter, y'all, I'm still gonna punch that clock, man. I'm still gonna
Fact.
punch that clock, man. It ain't gonna be no, oh yeah, I got this and we doing this, man. I don't go to work. Nah, bro, I'm gonna get that money. But you gonna understand, you treat the dog like crap, but you talking about, yeah, I don't breathe for money. I breathe for this. No, but if you love your dogs, you wouldn't treat them like that. So let's have that love for those dogs. You know what I'm saying? Let's spend that time with them dogs. Like Nell Max said, I've been loving on this dog. This dog had 2 litters. I'm not getting rid of this dog, man. I done loved on this dog. This dog didn't got accountable to me. She didn't bonded with me.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I just spent all that time. She didn't bonded with me. Why am I gonna get rid of this dog, man? This is Doro Lounge Talk, man, and this is what we do. It won't be this episode next week, man. It's gonna be Canines United next week, and then the following it'll be Doro Lounge again. But this is where we coming, man. I'm about to close this out. Thank y'all for showing up. Thank y'all for showing me love. Thank y'all for coming on the panel. GR80, Nell Mac. You know what I'm saying? Caveman, ready. You know what I'm saying? Young Ja. You know what I'm saying? Up in the chat.
I
Salute.
got a different spin on that for next week or something. The puppy
Been on what?
thing. My goal is to never sell another puppy, to only sell trained dogs,
I like that,
because
but let's
I get so sick of hearing people. I get so sick of people needing a dog for a job, even on like a livestock guardian, because something's killing their animals. Tell them, hey, I got a dog right here for you. Well, I don't want a dog. I want a puppy.
let's let's say that for
And
next.
that's the dogs that end up in the
Let's
that's the
say
dogs that end up in the dog pound.
let's
Yeah.
say that for next week because that's a good topic. Remember that. Send that to me. Send that
Yeah.
to me. Let's talk about that next
All
week
right,
on Nines United one. You know what I'm saying? It'll be
all
Doro
right.
Lounge the following week after that. You know what I'm saying? Much love to everybody, man. We about to end
Yep.
on. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate my brothers. You know what I mean? K9s United. You know what I mean? And I thank y'all for showing up on Doro Lounge as well, man. You know what I
Much
mean?
love. Much love, man.
Much love,
Salute,
man.
salute.
Yeah. Much love, everybody.
For sure, man. Y'all
Easy.
be safe.
For sure.
Peace.
Secret of the game.
One.
or the business, I guess it's called.
There you go. There you go. Love, man.